You remember that shit? Boop.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making adjustments.
About to delete the game.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
No, the fuck you're not, buddy.
Why will I overthrow? NCAA.
Yes, boy.
Use the play fake now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Ball's out. The offense
Was I ever having fun on the other day? Am I right? I think I lost.
doesn't matter how many defenders are around or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over.
Every game have its fall off error.
The play action fake.
No, not really.
His feet to buy.
I had it. 2K had it every year.
Options after that big pickup on first down.
It didn't fall off a little bit.
Even 2K16 fell off at some point.
Gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen.
And that's when you were playing it.
The Broncos are
Oh.
marching down the field.
Yeah.
Breaking down.
Hey, you suck at the game so bad.
They are finding soft spots.
Trying to get it 200 before second half.
This offense lines up feeling
Me too.
awfully good after that big play. And as he throws,
I don't know how he caught that, but that nigga cold, man.
got it down to the 15.
That nigga cold.
Not really.
Or maybe I'm cold for throwing that pass like that.
No, you're pretty bad at the game.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. On the shovel.
Wow, I'm so cold.
Yard line on that throw. Backed up against the
Yeah, it'd be boring without Malik on it.
rating in the red zone here on second down. Under fire.
Oh no, he gave to it. You look
Or,
pretty in the
or
paint.
no, I ain't lying. Without my boy Malik, lag and blasting music.
Some momentum back to their side. They built a
Whew.
deficit. QB's been very comfortable making nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Alright, Charles, you need 30 more yards. 30 more passing yards.
Changing the route. He'll start this drive going
Good.
through the air. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Broncos can play this second.
I think the game gonna be playable.
with just a few yards
So new ass. Hell yeah.
to the sticks. It's Lyon. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up.
You gotta get good against people for them to be fun again, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get good at the game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It'd be straight swing. Don't even worry about it, little bit. Oh, God.
Skips away from pressure.
You like literally the best DPS on rank.
Scrambled forward and got a few.
I am. I know I am.
Positive play.
Nah, not you two. Not you. You like the best
Trying to move the sticks on third and
Broly.
he'll pull it up.
Whatever that bill called.
That's bowling. You gotta fuck that, bro.
What the bill called?
Gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
Bruiser.
Gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
I'll play the game in a minute, man. I forgot.
Gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Broncos will line it up on first and 10.
Black boy 14.
On first down.
That's not what he said.
I thought that was what the quarterback said.
The 11. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there.
That freshman quarterback is slanging it out there.
Top on first down.
Okay, bro.
That's literally what he said. Hold on. Hey. Shake it. Ooh, shake that motherfucker. Ooh, shake it. Ooh, shake it that way. Shake it, dude. I gotta celebrate on Zay, bro. I can't wait to celebrate, bro. I can't wait to celebrate on Zay.
Can't win. You can't play me. So, scared.
Well, chat, How many yards I was away from 200 before second half? I was 14 yards away. Okay, so now it's time to go for a 300.
25-yard line. First play of the drive.
You think I'm going to get that 300, say?
Makes the grab on the
300 passing yard, 300 rushing yard.
play that can really
Yeah, I won't know until I try.
looking to throw on first.
Never mind, this fucking offensive line.
Comes the rush
I need just one boom touchdown, bro. Dang.
and the Broncos in the hurry up.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so.
Oh, that's a dot.
Giving up a
Oh!
loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Yeah, I'm human. I finally missed. Even as a human, I still be missing my shots. I missed my shot today at the Kroger.
Looking downfield on first down.
God damn it. Know what I'm saying? I ain't really shoot it, but like I still missed it because I missed the opportunity. But I know I finna spin that block. I know I finna spin that block. Say. Ooh. It's like how what two human beings at birth this human? Like I need to congratulate y'all. Like,
Frustration starting to build
ooh,
not only on offense, but
Alright,
giving
bro.
me this opportunity.
he is so talented.
It's been nice. It's been nice, you know. So
No, I want to get out before you, bro. Please stay longer, please, bro.
Run there. Let's see if he can turn him
Please,
just
please, please, broski. Oh, there go the play, Zay.
over
Was like, what you think I need to improve on that life, man?
everything.
All right, I'll improve everything. Appreciate it. See, I fuck with Zay. He's so honest, man. How do I overthrow an 8-yard pass? This game sucks.
That one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
NCAA 26. I thought it gonna be a way better than 25. Nope.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
We need GTA 6, 2K26,
Drive alive after that earlier
Ghost of Tsushima.
and the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Like, how am I playing against 30 overall DBs? Them cannot keep up with nobody, bro. I'm not a party on the chat. Everybody left me.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the
Damn.
22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second
Shit
down.
crazy again.
Wants to go up top. On a little time.
Of
Let's
course, he dropped the fucking ball.
pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Run the gun. Wants to pass.
Yep.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. No time pulling on this drive. They've got the screen set up. He's loose. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
You the scheme beautifully.
And the Broncos have moved it inside the 20. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend the
Bro, what am I? Why every tackling and it sound like bones breaking every single tackle?
back. It's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in. first down.
This game is fucking terrible.
Connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty.
Of course, nothing working.
He wants to throw it.
It's a 50 overall team.
Scrambling away.
It's so hard to block against a 50 overall team.
Stop him in the backfield.
Tell me about it, man.
Pick up there.
What just that?
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.
What song it is, bro? I meant to watch that fucking video. Tripping. There's hella videos now.
You think you hate burpees? Nobody likes this exercise. When I first did it, I was like, wow. Then I understood this exercise was so good for me. Let me introduce you to the elevated cat-cow. We are not only working our upper body,
Look at me,
strengthening
man.
the
There you go, babe.
shoulders, literally focusing in on
That
the
bitch
sound.
is tired. I don't know, Che. I don't know why I started seeing more females, more pretty women with left arm sleeve tattoo. Oh, might be a sign.
Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Now sliding to his left. Running into the open space. It's a running room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass.
This guy. Solid.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I love it.
The Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Now improvising. Creates a little space. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That route would have been so much more better if he just would have kept running.
Quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. That's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They just keep firing. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting him.
Deadass, I'm finna up my offensive line. These niggas suck, bro.
Off play action on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Got a little space. Quarterback got it himself. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Huge game before he goes.
He's got it. He's got it.
1st and goal.
Why do they keep calling time outs? What the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Same call. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now on the option. The pitch. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option. They didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Run. Oh my god. Damn, y'all niggas suck.
Boise State has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early
That score was wide open.
smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Broncos want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Fucking dot.
The coverage got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Boise State. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Oh, I don't think he got that in the chat. Please tell me he did. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch.
Stay in bounds, nigga.
They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Inside the 25. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
It's a good run.
For the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this.
Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. Going right to work up top. And the defense got him at the 27. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Oh, he got loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down.
Please don't fumble.
Starting to feel it. They've got a first
50
down
yard
at the
check.
44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. From the 33, it's first and 10.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And
There you go.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll
20 more yards. Check.
down to the 18-yard line. It's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Gonna try to get it himself. Ernie on the Jets. Turning it on. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Got his man. Trying to get it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Broncos! Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. They'll get him on the ground, and at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Rushes on him. He throws one to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the left. Touchdown!
I know it may look boring, but I promise you, bro. Any other higher difficulty is unplayable. We're just gonna grind this out, chat. Not finna live screen everything. Go to about team, better difficulty. What you talking about? I lost to Oregon on this difficulty about 20-some points, so can't be too bad. I am in like a horrible fucking conference. I should not be in close games with these teams, not gonna lie.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Didn't even see that nigga.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just
I wanna juke a fucking.
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive.
I tried to juke, but nah, I have.
Coming in and burns him up. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Dang, I didn't see it, chat. Hold on.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
I gotta play in fourth quarter.
Period starts with a second down play. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Broncos are in a mess here on third and a mile. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game instead. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43.
And so she went back to just kind of sitting in the tree stand, looking around. By about 6:20 p.m., she still hadn't seen any deer, and she was starting to get bored. So she decided she would take a selfie. She picked up her BlackBerry, she took the selfie, and as soon as she was done, she became aware that the forest was suddenly going completely quiet.
Great day, they built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay, just
and she knew as a hunter the only time this happened was when a large predator was in the area and all the other animals were quiet. But Jan would later say there was just something different about this silence. It was so sudden and so complete that it scared her, and she wound up sending another text message to that friend she had been texting earlier that said the wolf just went completely silent, very calm. As soon as Jan hit send on that text message and lowered her phone, she immediately became aware of something about 20 feet away in a tree right across from her. And she said it was the most unusual and terrifying thing she had ever seen. Moving left to right through the branches was this thing she described as like a visual distortion. She said it was like looking across pavement on a really hot day and seeing a mirage, except this one looked like it was alive, like it was mass, like it was a see-through person that had been wrapped in saran wrap. And so Jan thinks it's a floater in her eyes, and so she rubs her eyes, and when she looks up, this thing has now moved down a branch closer to her, and is stopped like it's perched on the branch, staring at her. And Jan's horrified, but she knows she wants to document it, so she grabs her phone and she raises it up and she takes a picture on her BlackBerry right as this thing kind of disappears behind the tree and vanishes. Just seconds after this thing disappeared, all the sounds in the forest came back. Birds, the squirrels, the crickets, it was all back to normal, but Jan was really shaken up because she just could not make sense of what she just saw. So she just continued to stare in the general direction where this thing was for several minutes until finally she felt like it was safe again, at which point she brought her phone up to look at the picture she had taken. When she looked at it, it looked like a blurry mess, and so she thought, oh, I blew it, I put my hand over it, or my hair got in the way of it, or something. But at the same time, she's thinking to herself, but my hair didn't get in the way of it, and I very clearly held it out in front of me and know that I was looking at my phone when I took it, and I had a clear shot of this thing, so I don't really understand how this photo got so messed up. But after looking at the picture for a little while, she started to kind of laugh to herself, the idea that she'd just seen some handicapped person running through the treetops. She just felt like that didn't happen. It must have been in my head. And as for this picture, I probably just walked blend, and that's it. That night, when Jan got back to her house, she did not tell her husband Bruce about what happened to her in the tree stand because, again, she's telling herself it was all in her head. They have dinner, they go out, they sit down in the living room, and they're both on their phones. They're just kind of scrolling through the internet and their emails. And at some point, Bruce reacts to something he's reading, makes a sound. And Jan hears him and says, oh, what are you looking at? And he said, I just got a really interesting email from our nephew, the one that goes to school down the road. He said that today they were outside for band practice, and at some point all of them turned to look at the forest, and there was a bright circular light that was kind of hovering in the forest, and I guess they all stared at it for about 5 or 10 seconds, and at some point the light kind of went back into the forest, and they didn't know what to make of it. And I guess one of his classmates said that the year before, the exact same thing happened, and it apparently scared their instructor so badly that they canceled rehearsal and went inside because of it. As Jan is listening to her husband read this email, she's sitting on
This game is fucking terrible, man.
She says, what time did you say that happened? Bruce picked up how intensely she was asking him. So he looked at the email, looked back at his wife, and was like, it was between 7:50 and 8. Why? At this point, Jan revealed everything that had happened to her while she was hunting, seeing that visual distortion in the trees that looked like a figure of some kind. And she would tell him that the forest she was in was the same one their nephew was claiming to have seen, this circular light floating inside it. She told him she tried to take a picture of the thing she saw, but the picture didn't come out. But her husband, who was an optical physicist and therefore an expert at analyzing the picture, says, here, let me take a look at it. As soon as he looked at the image, the first thing he asked her was, well, did your hair get in front of the lens? And she said, no, I was holding it about a foot away from my head, and my hair was in a ponytail and the bald head, so that can't be my hair. And so he looked at it again, and he asked her, well, did you put your finger over the lens, maybe? And she said, yeah, I might have. I don't think I did, but it's certainly possible. And so not really thinking much of this picture, he decides before giving the phone back to just check the resolution of the image, because whenever he would examine the picture, that was something he would do. And he discovered it turns out Jan's BlackBerry was only capable of taking pictures in 3 distinct resolutions. Basically, the side asking him. So he looked at the email, looked back at his wife, and was like, it was between 7:50 and 8. Why? At this point, Jan revealed everything that had happened to her while she was hunting. He was seeing that visual distortion in the trees that looked like a figure of some kind. She was telling him that the forest that she was in was the same one their nephew was claiming to have seen, this circular light floating inside it. She told him she tried to take a picture of the thing she saw, but the picture didn't come out.
To slow this guy down. We're able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards.
Analyzing the
This has
picture.
got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
The image, the first thing he asked her was, from the 29. Of the lens? And she said, no, I was holding it about a foot away from my head. My hair was in a ponytail and the bald head.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Finger over the lens, maybe?
Now on
And she said,
second
yeah,
down.
I might have. I don't think I did, but it's
They'll
certainly
run it. They
possible.
want to take some
Not
time
really
here.
much of a picture.
His junior
He decides
making his
before giving
presence
the phone
felt
back
and making
to
the
check
stop after a
resolution
short
of the
gauge.
image. Because whenever
Offense
he
calls a
examined the
timeout
picture,
here.
that was something
Critically
he could do.
important to make sure they have the
It
right
turns out
play
Jan's
call and
BlackBerry was
everyone
only
on the same
capable of
page
taking
here.
pictures in 3 distinct resolutions. Basically, the size
And the
of the image
Broncos
could
come
only
to the
count
line
in
on
small,
3rd and
medium,
short,
or large.
looking to keep
And this
this
picture
drive
she had
moving.
taken of this thing she saw
Quarterback may
in the
change
trees
this
was a
route.
resolution size that was not small, medium, or large. it was some random size, but the phone was actually not capable of producing it. So he asked his wife, like, did you manipulate the resolution? She said, no, I don't even know how to do it. So Bruce looked at the other couple of pictures she had taken that day, and all of those fell into this small, medium, and large resolution size. It was just this one picture that was a total anomaly. And so Bruce was suddenly really intrigued by this reaction by his wife's story. And so he continued to study the image and kept asking his wife questions about, how should we position the tree stand and
we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. This offense obviously
ultimately, because Bruce trusts his wife did not alter the photo in any way, and he trusts his wife as being truthful
Just
about what she
complete
experienced
and
in the tree
utter
stand,
dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and speed.
Lens, which he doesn't think she did, and she doesn't think she did. The picture resolution was altered in such a way.
Well, hers are at 46K.
Somewhere out in the Sierra Nevada mountain range,
Well, 146K only give you 8 skill points, my nigga. Well, that fucking sucks.
Despite its fame, only a handful of people know exactly where this camp is. But even if you were given explicit directions on how to get there, you might just walk past it because it's tucked away in the middle of the woods up on this mountain. It's just a small fire pit, a couple of logs around it, other logs set up to cut wood, and with some paths that have been beaten down over the years for its occupants, but it's pretty much unremarkable. According to camp members, the fastest way to get to the site is by horseback. It's approximately 8 miles and it's through very rugged terrain on this mountain, and it includes a 4,000-foot elevation gate. However, this 8-mile trail is not marked, and every year it changes slightly because trees will fall along the way, changing the topography. Ron Moorhead, who's one of the 4 original camp members, laments the fact that anybody knows anything about this campsite. He wishes they could have kept it a secret, but he knew that wasn't an option after what they discovered there.
Leads it with the back.
In early 1970,
A collision,
was a
and he
young man,
stopped
and he
at
was
27
invited out
after
for the
picking
first
up
time
one.
to the Sierra camp by
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top.
It's just never.
They were just trying to move. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Makes his man miss. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference.
Touchdown, Boise! To start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Looking to scramble. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out, he's got room. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And I feel like this defense...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Wide open space. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Took care of it himself. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football kind of after.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And if your job...
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets... If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. He wants to change this route. There's the pressure. And the Heat will get home. 17. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's Watson. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slithers into space. QB got it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it did. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Completes it in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 4. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's caught. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it across the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Past the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling.
Quarterback making adjustments. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game.